to our first story of the year.
So we head off to Utah, of all places. And so, for those that are not aware, there was this movement back in the 60s and 70s. There was not just this back to the land movement culturally. Within art itself, there was this idea of using land as art. And it was literally called the land art movement. And so Smithson's Jetty is probably the best known piece of this. I think it's really cool because when you look at it from afar, it really is this kind of weird sort of, wait, is that organic? How did that end up that way? And it makes you think in the same way that a piece on canvas or a piece that's a mural would do. It's just much, much larger.
It actually kind of gives me the vibe of the Irish Celtic symbols as well. You know, it has that
Yes.
kind of like, or Aboriginal art, like with the symbolic signs that come from.
Well, it's ironic that you say that. Originally, it was designed to be a J, and then he realized this is what artists would tell you all the time. What you think what's going to happen, and then when you actually put something in place, it changes, right? And so it became this spiral, which I think absolutely has a much more transcultural, trans-time kind of impact in the way that I think land art should. It should stand for all time as much as possible.
I think it's cool. I like to sort of see like land art bits and bobs. I saw some of the, I don't know if it classes Anthony Gormley sculptures in Liverpool. Saw loads of those. Yeah. I mean, this one kind of gives me vibe. I don't know why I'm looking at it, and it's reminding me of Willy Wonka.
Yes,
I have no idea why, but there's something about it. Maybe it's a pink lake, like Chocolate River or something.
It's not just a spiral, right? There's this line that comes off and then it spirals. And so it's this weird mix of like humor and whimsy, but also like humans are the ones that create straight lines. Nature never operates in straight lines. It just doesn't exist that way. And so it's this weird kind of like, almost like a middle finger, Kilroy was here, but at the same time, the curves are very sensuous and very organic.
Very sensuous. What I do like about what he has managed to achieve here, and it's bringing it on a more serious note, is that he's stopped the oil riggers because it's become a national monument now, and so they've prevented the oil riggers from going in and digging down into the ground to harvest oil, and I think that's kind of cool.